Thanks, John. Well, new at noon, Mississippi State University will commemorate the 160th anniversary of the pivotal first meeting between U.S. President Abraham Lincoln and Lieutenant General Ulysses S. Grant meeting. And joining us live to tell us more about the 2024 Williams Lecture is Susanna Ural, the Frank and Virginia Williams Endowed Chair. How are you, Miss Susanna?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am doing great. So tell us about this historic meeting and why you all are commemorating it.
Well, it's 160 years ago that it took place, that this general that Lincoln had been watching and noticing that he was probably the commander who he wanted to lead all federal forces actually come together and finally meet for the first time. They'd known each other for a while, but this is the first meeting. And so we're using this lecture to really kind of explore that relationship and how it turned the tide of the war.
Okay, and when it comes to the Williams Lecture, could you tell us just a little bit about the Frank and Virginia Williams Endowment Chair, because you are actually the chair of this endowment?
That's right. Yes. The Williamses are just wonderful supporters of Mississippi State. They donated their collection of Lincolniana. And if, your viewers are like, what is that? It's anything to do with Abraham Lincoln. They had the world's largest privately held collection of Lincolniana when they gave it to Mississippi State University in 2017. The chair, my position, is supposed to get people engaged with it, learning from it. And then the Williams Lecture is held every fall, and it brings leading scholars to campus to engage with our students, our faculty, the public, to learn about Lincoln, the Civil War era, and the nation, and how this conflict changed the nation.
Now, when it comes to the actual lecture, when is it going to be held, and how can people sign up to show up?
Yeah, so it's free and open to the public. It is at 6 p.m. on Thursday, November 7th. The gates will be up, so don't let that keep you away. We're going to be on the third floor of the Mitchell Memorial Library in the John Grisham Reading Room. There's a reception to follow, and the format's going to be very conversational between the scholars and me, and also with questions from the audience.
And what is your greatest takeaway you hope that people will gain by being at this meeting?
Right. I hope, number one, that they just are more aware of what the collection is, and that it's here for them to enjoy and to learn from. And if they can come visit us and actually see a lot of these items in person, that's what we love, but that a lot of these are also digitized and available for classroom use. And so just kind of getting to know us and letting us see how we can help them.
All right. Well, thank you so much there, Susanna Ural, for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Monthly music